and welcome to the continuation of our discussions on public competitions within Review Room. So last time we talked, we basically showed you a couple of things. We showed you that enabling a public competition allows people to be able to view submissions, the profiles of applicants who are applying to your competition. In other words, you're allowing the world to basically see who's applying for your competition, and you're allowing them to see the profiles and some details about each one of these applicants. We also discussed public commenting. So by default, whenever the public views any one of the profiles of the applicants on your system, they'll be able to make comments, and you can choose a default commenting system. You can either use Facebook or Discuss, or if you don't want commenting, you can just choose none. Identifying submissions. By default, the logo will be the image shown when the submissions are listed for each applicant group. However, you can also change that to upload a video. So for example, if you have an upload a video task, by default Review Room will grab a screenshot of that video at some portion, and that will be displayed as the default image for that particular submission in the list of submissions. Okay, the other thing that we didn't talk about last time was which submissions should be shown to the public. Sometimes you want only submissions who've been pre-screened in a format to be shown. So for example, let's say you only want the submissions who have made it to the finals or in the finalists round to be shown publicly, in which case you can select one. If you want to select more than one round, just control click, and the idea is that based on this you're going to be able to determine which group of submissions is shown publicly. Okay, and the other thing, of course, is when someone does view, when someone from the public does view your applications, what information specifically do you want them to be able to see? By default, they're going to be able to see the title of the submission, the description or the mission statement. But if you want them to see any tasks that this person has completed, all of the tasks on the system are listed here, and you're going to be able to choose which one of these tasks should be also publicly available. Now, if I scroll down a bit, there's also this section. So we've created this little activity feed, if you may, that you can embed onto your own website, and this will show you all the latest people that are applying to your competition. Okay, so that's in terms of a public competition. There are two more things that we need to talk about that also relates to public competitions. One is the concept of triggers and public postings. So one of the things that you're going to be able to do is go to the social networks section and integrate or add in a Facebook or Twitter account. So if your competition has a Facebook or a Twitter account, you can go ahead and link your Review Room account with your Facebook or Twitter account. And once you've done that, you're going to be able to use our triggers section to do some special things. So for example, let's say that you wanted to send out a tweet every time someone basically signed up to your competition. So how would you do that? So what you can do is you can click on New Trigger in the Trigger section, and then you can make a specification. So let's give this trigger a name. Tweet upon sign up, right? So you can say every time an application, a user has registered, for example, or let's say a submission has been created, then do the following, which is tweet something, and then you can specify what should be tweeted in this text. So you can use these insert fields, and let's use the submission's name. So it says the actor that activated this trigger, i.e. the submission. So we can say actor just applied to the TED prize competition, right? So you can basically put out a tweet, and then you can even provide a link to this particular submission's public profile so that someone can see the tweet, and maybe they can click on it to then see the actual profile of the person. We'll talk about this a bit more in the next tutorial, so make sure to check us out on that one.